Ugh, Apollonia, now that you're queen, are you just going to disrespect everything that I have to say? No, I have something specific to talk to you about. Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? You did, but this is important. What is it? I have gotten permission from the leadership of my Christian faith to end our marriage. What? You can't. I can, and I have. Please, don't take offense, but you know that we both despise each other, and frankly, I'm tired of you. So, if you wish, you can stay, and I will make sure that you are paid for and seen to, but you will be my consort no more. Hello and welcome, connoisseurs of Crusader Kings 3, friends of the channel, and newcomers alike. We are here for the very first time with Desposita Apollonia of Bosnia. We got a couple of things we want to overcome. We want our liege to like us better. That might actually be a bit of a thing. We're gonna have to decide the order we do these things in. He dislikes us. I think a lot of it is going to be because we are... he's male-dominated. He doesn't like the fact we're sadistic or a witch. He doesn't like the fact we're sadistic twice. And our cultural acceptance isn't that great. So that's a thing we're going to want to deal with. We can potentially maybe help him with wars in order to get that done. But that's a thing to think about in the future. Military is in pretty good condition. We're going to start with just basic stuff, like every time. So we are sadistic, which is something we're going to have to keep in mind. But we're also temperate. We're not likely to do feasts, we're not likely to party, and we're not likely to drink. And we're fickle. So we have a pretty much a random attitude towards things. That's great. That's great. We're great. We have this spouse who hates us, and we probably hate him too. Gonna have to just get rid of him. Maybe replace him with somebody who's got better stats and better traits. So our heir also has stuttering. Now, we're not going to be RPing the stutter. You're going to have to imagine it. I don't want to RP the stutter because if I do a bad job, it could be insensitive, and I'd prefer to just speak normally. I might do pacing or something when I do the voiceover for them just to show the stutter, but we're not going to pretend to do a stutter. Let's put you in as the Chancellor. Don't really need a great Chancellor anyway. Steward. We have a really good steward. Are any of our powerful vassals going to be a good... You would be an okay spy master. So who is our best spy master? This Duchess. So she's probably going to be who we put in as the spy master. Let's switch to spy master. Pop you in. I'm going to take our current marshal out and replace him with her. Like so. And then we're going to make our sister, Prince Vitka, will be our steward. That leaves one person not on the council who's a powerful vassal. Oh no, it's two, because there's always one extra one, and then there's... I mean, that'll have to do. There's not much more we can do about it, right? Can't switch anybody, can't do anything like that. So, if we try to divorce... So in order to divorce, we need to get the head of faith to like us a little better. If you maybe give her this brooch, the birthday present, that could help. That's a starting spot. Good, that gets us where we want to be. It's going to do the divorce right away. But unlike our father, we are going to remarry. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Let's slow ourselves down. We don't need to be going fast yet. We are snowbound.
To think those fools thought that they could bribe me for guidance out of this woods.
It is going to make the journey longer, Your Majesty.
Yes, but you're competent. We'll get out.
I certainly hope that the horses make it.
If they don't, we could eat them.
So, I don't mind being stuck even for 14 days since we're already heading home. So we'll do that. Now we're gonna get married. We want some of all skills. But we also want someone who is... Let's see. Not lowborn. It's very unlikely that we have a child. Like, in fact, it's probably impossible. So, you know, this Bosnian, is he already converted? Yes. He's Christian. definitely sadistic like us, so he'll definitely be increasing our sadism. He's chaste, but that don't matter because we're not going to be trying to have any children anyway. And he's a bit gluttonous, but that's fine. He's opposed to us though because of the gluttony. Let's look at stat spread. We need diplomacy help. Maybe we look for a high diplomacy person and not worry about the rest. Diplomacy is what we really need, right? We'll get a bit, like this guy, this Bosnian guy here, we'll get a bit of stewardship from him. And then our other stats aren't as important. I don't think there'll be an alliance here. There's no alliance. We'll lose a bit of prestige, but that's fine. Well, let's accept that. And now let's go to stewardship here. We got 1. Are we going to continue to work on stewardship? I think we are, because if we do a university trip right away, which is what we want to do, we want to be able to get the points in stewardship. We'd like to see her hit centralization. Diplomacy could also be good, though. Like, I'd like to see us maybe get August. We could also do Theologian. Learning is good, but no, we're going to stick with our education for now. So we're going to take, I think, the monthly income. And then we're going to take cutting cornerstones for building. And then over here, we're going to drop this in no, actually, normally I put it here. But we're actually going to put this into pedagogy. Because we're trying to focus on making our our grandchildren better because we've been neglecting them. We'll do these vassal handovers because the only reason we didn't do these before was so that they wouldn't become entitled to more territory. So our sisters can now join their actual proper vassals. We need to... Oh, it's actually our main one. That's rare. So this guy's a 14. Look into here. So I guess we force this guy. Okay, well, gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Nobody really likes me. Yeah, as much as we can, we want to switch over people who aren't of our faith. We'll have to do that over time, though, because we're really not smart enough to do it right away. Let's look at our equipped items now. We have the Bejeweled Scriptures. We have Euphrasia's Prayer Book. This is the Wrath of Bosnia. And this is our Vatican Holy Stone Ring, which is just really good. Do we have a better thing to replace this with? We have the Lucky Medallion. Potentially we also have the Supernova Book. I think this is better. We're going to take that. Got the Fine Warhammer. We're going to need to really start demanding conversions here. Let's just do all of these. Elizabetta. Most of these are our sisters. Count Nikola. This is our aunt. Oh, right, they're not our sisters. They're our aunts. We have sisters and aunts in charge of things, don't we? We need a guardian for our son. Let's see if we can't find somebody good for him. Let's... This knight could do it. So we'll do that. Send that proposal. Okay. Who is this? This guy. All right. So we could imprison him. We could pardon him. What is the reason? We go to imprison. The reason is murdered family. He controls this duchy, which my father literally just put him in control over. Election, so we elect our daughter, right? This is our daughter, so we want to elect her. Go. Second election. There we go. So that guarantees she ends up in control of the Heartlands. We're making 14 gold. Let's see what everybody's doing. So you are currently dying. Alright, so if you die, this will get switched up again. Like, I suppose he could replace her and not be terrible. Which would be fine. Now, for our hired positions here, our antiquarian basically hates us. Let's try to demand his conversion and see what happens. Our caravan master, short reign, personal diplomacy. Okay, well, hopefully we can fix that. What do we need down here? Wet nurse. We're not going to have... I mean, maybe we do a wet nurse for our grandchildren that should be coming. We should also do a court tutor. Actually care about this stuff. Guess we put this guy in there. Anything else I don't think we need right now? I think we're fine. I think we've got everybody in we need. So let's think if there's anything else we need to do before we start moving along. This is like, how many years? 8 years. We are working on communal government. And Mangonel's communal government will be in 14 years. Is there something we want more than communal government? From our perspective, I would say furs, and that would be better. And we're saving up probably about 500 gold for us to go to university. Let's get started. I'm going to run her a little slower at the start. Excellent. We now have our new husband, who we will have assist ruler. Wow, we're really that bad. Well, it's a little better. Yeah, it's a little better. It could definitely be even better. We should look now. So now what we want to do is go through all of our courtiers and try to change their religion, at least everybody who's willing. And we will demand the conversion of our spouse. Should be good. Alright, that's a little better. Should make people like us a little bit more. Wedding celebration. My marriage to Despot Matij Ninislav. The realm expects us to throw a suitably... Ooh, who pays for that? Pays for our university right there. I think we do this. We've gotten home, which is good. Now, I think we're going to play on our family's history of connection to other Christian faiths and either go to Rome or Constantinople. Actually, you know, we should go to the Liberty faction. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got this woman here and this woman here. We could arrange a marriage between her and our son. Our son and literally her. We'll give her the matrilineal marriage. She holds this. She'll also get whatever he gets, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. The main stuff is going to our daughter anyway because of the elections, so we don't have to worry about that kind of situation anymore. That should pull her out. That is her heir. So she will not... She definitely won't marry him matrilineal to one of our people, right? Like, she won't do this. She will do this. Do it. Get it done. So that leaves us in a place where the only thing we have left to do with our... is try to get you swayed. Try to get you on board. And we'll deal with all the people who are close, but no cigar, as soon as we can. This is Hold Court. I think we should begin with a Hold Court, just so that everybody knows who we are, so let's grab it and do it. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way, so they can simply observe the proceedings. Gesture for the first in line to approach. My cousin Duchess Stana can barely contain her rage, erupting, "Something must be done about the Moyer outsider." She gesticulates wildly. I have had quite enough of Princess Adelaida and her ridiculous customs. That so-called Moyer tongue is just insolent noise. It's time for your foreign subjects to adopt the mores of their betters. Okay. There's much be learned from other cultures, so we are not good enough to make this work because of our low diplomacy. Bosnian or no, Adelaida is a loyal vassal. I think that might be what we do. Does mean that Duchess Stana will like us less. Or we could do the neutral the land of many people. I think we go with this. I think we just accept the fact that that's going to make her not like us as much. Fine. A child of the court, I am faced with Mitej od Glamak. Sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as her father, Duke Playa, gently ushers her towards my throne. Despacita, he laments, the girl has been in Mihail's court with no one to watch over her since the disappearance of her dear mama. Please look to her future. What can be done for her? Okay. We could raise the girl ourselves. We need learning positions available for our own children if they happen to have the right learning, but we could take her. I think we could take one girl. I think... Let's think about this. She's temperate, she's fickle, so she'd be pretty random about this, to be fair. I think that she's going to do it herself. I think she likes the idea of raising somebody. Maybe we can make her a lady-in-waiting later. Duchess Mihail, my cousin-in-law, strides forward, clearly eager to hear my response to her petition. My liege, Arpad is among the greatest houses of Bosnia. Ungaran council should always be heard by the Despacita. Excluding your most qualified and prominent followers only serves to... Oof. She's my marshal already, right? He gave us his actual daughter? That's weird. You're weird, since she's the heir. You're weird. Okay, well, that sounds okay to me. We'll make sure she's good. If we make sure she's good, right? Then we could let her keep being the marshal, right? Right? Alright, I think we could do this. You have a fine collection. I feel like we're going to ask her for something for it, and if she gets mad, she gets mad. She gives us the statue, she gets her rights, she stays in the council. That's good. I think it's fair. I think what just happened is fair. You know? Of course, it's not an inside statue, it's an outside statue. Let's look at the outside statue we have here. It's this. It's not really that useful to us, but we could give it to somebody for a bit of a bonus, right? What do you got to be to get these this bonus? What are what's the requirement? That's Taust. Well, I mean, we could give it to our problematic vassal in the north. I don't know if we want to be sending him gifts though. Right? Because we may be doing this war. Learn language. No, that should be fine. So let's set up our university trip. Are we going to go to Rome, or are we going to go to Constantinople? University visit. Plan visit. I think we're going to go Constantinople. It's very dangerous. The cost is... What is it if we do highest? So it's 603. Not that long, right? Okay, we'll wait. We will wait till it's perfect. We will wait. Might be cheaper if we went to Rome, but it feels like visiting the Emperor makes more sense. Looks like the Emperor wants us to be the spy master, which makes no sense because we're not good at it, but whatever. As we predicted, she died, which sucks. We now have... You will be in the position. Let's just pause here for a sec. That cleans your dislike up, which means we probably don't have to sway him anymore. Instead, we can sway you. Actually, maybe learn language with you is better first. Slovian. We could do that, and then maybe we'll learn the Moigar language as well. I don't know if we'll succeed. Oh, we have another criminal. Who is the new criminal? So this count here. Failed to treat kin. I'm just going to grant him a pardon. My sister can marry, eh? Maybe we marry her for alliance power? But only with an adult, because she's already 34. There's this Slovian here. And this Slovian here. They're about the same age. Yeah, we'll do that. They can get married. That's fine. I am not sure what we're going to do about that guy in the north. I think we'll worry about it after our university trip is over. That's right. So, just a couple more months away and the university trip will go off. We want to watch our daughter for when she has her first child. The Liberty faction has gone. We have the Georgian Pox here. So, like, in the north. Alright, well, it's not at us yet, so we won't worry about it quite yet. Is this even worthwhile? It is, 95%, so definitely we're going to do that. Let's keep going. We want to keep a closer attention on our family, and we want to make sure that things are happening really well. We want to stop forgetting things. She definitely cares more about, I think, long-term legacy. This is a hunt with the Duke. I think I would do this. I think I would. We definitely don't want dangerous travels. I don't think we're up for that. We are no longer young, right? Let's go up and do this hunt. Get to know people. Maybe spread some goodwill around, I think. Go a little faster for now. Local heroes. So how do we feel about this? Well, we're fickle and we're temperate. We could just move on. We could cast it down. This is a count who's literally going to the same hunt as us. He doesn't like us that much, but I think we're going to cast down his heterodoxy. I think we're just a little bit too, too sadistic, you know? Smash that little shrine. That's just, we just get angry sometimes, you know? We see things, oh, travel muddy road. I hate traveling. So we are here. Let's get out there. All right. Found some tracks. Get back on your horse. Fascinating wildflowers against some learning lifestyle. Or we could bring this back for our doctor. I think we're going to get the learning lifestyle experience. I think that's good. Yeah, I think it's a little selfish, but it's also kind of why we're here, right? Let's go. Let's do it. Good shot. Good shot. Good on you. We gain 15 per... He likes us better, which is extraordinarily useful. Let's finish the hunt and go home. What's new up here? Nothing really. Just head home. And then we are ready to go on our trip to university. All the way to the capital of the empire. Excellent. Let's pause. Let's do this thing. I think we're going to go university visit. We're going to go Byzantium. Are we willing to add the mercenaries to just basically clear the whole thing up? All right, I think that's what we're going to do. We're one in debt for this. Yes, we had to pay piety because we're going to a hostile faiths area, but that's just how it's got to be. 2 titles can be created. We're not creating those anytime soon. We are in debt, but it'll be for like 5 seconds. We have our 2 active elections, but they're all going to the right person. Let's get out there. All right, time to go and study. We want to become better at stewardship. A duel is demanded, so I could actually beat this guy. Is it worth it? There's only a 10. Let's just run him down. I don't know. Cultural fascination. The honor is all yours. Teach me about your people. No, the honor is all yours. We're already working on stuff we need to do. Ugh, did we really go into debt like in the couple of days we needed? Let's... food gone bad. While traveling the road to Pilven, we discover to our horror that a number of our food supplies had gone bad. It appears earlier in our trip, food got mixed with a lot of water by accident. Now, it is rather moldy. Moldy food. Tiny health penalty for 5 years. People like us less. I guess we take the extra days. Bank! I hear Boggett shout in panic. Soon thereafter I hear a loud cracking sound, like that of wood breaking, of my patience finally snapping. God's wounds, we're gonna be late! Shuffle the supplies around. I will ride rough. I'll ride rough. I gotta. This is very close to us. Like, I think it's on us, right? Like, this is us, so we're just south of it. We probably should then isolate the capital. I think we're just gonna have to. Isolate the capital, please. What is our legitimacy? 4 with lots of room. Yeah, we'll isolate the capital. Fine. Let's go. Just about to reach Constantinople. Travel a lowly delicacy. On our way through Sembria, we appear to have stumbled into a local food market. Everywhere peasants have... No. I am way above this. I am above eating peasant food. I am finally here, walking the hallowed halls of Constantinople, revered seat of all knowledge of the Orthodox world. I have so much to learn from the holy men and women who gather between these venerable walls, and what about the ancient scrolls and books? Of course, major centers of culture are also active markets and offer all the distractions that a student could ever desire. Time to get started. All right. Teaching at Constantinople takes place for the most part in oral form, and students are encouraged to exercise their rhetorical powers and show progress of their learning in debates in front of their peers. Today, Nugdup has asked me and Hariti to take up opposing sides on the topic of generals of ancient and modern times to discuss it out. This will make me stressed if I failed, but there's a 99% chance I succeed, so we'll do this. We won the debate. Very good. Nice. Universities and centers of higher education are always bustling hives of socialization. In these hallowed halls, the students are all peers, all apprentices along the road to knowledge, which is why it can be helpful to make friends and feel a part of community. These, at least, are my first thoughts when Harti approaches me, the smell of mead on her breath. So we got maybe here. We got 50-50 chance, basically. No thanks. This makes us more successful. I think we'll take that. That's pushed us past 1. Good job. University visit. A party of peasants. Rumor is that these rooms have a desposita in it. A desposita? You mean the strange Christiani from Bosnia? Yes, I am the strange Christiani from Bosnia. What are you doing here? Just drinking? Well, I think I can find work for the two of you, if you're willing. Okay, I could have them become my servants. I think we will pay the money. Child of my dynasty. My daughter Ressa has given birth to a son. This is not my heir, though, right? Yeah, this is her. Radic. Sure. Radic is fine. We gained a letter about that birth while we were doing our university visit. Very good. The halls of the University of Constantinople often echo with the debates of students and teachers, some of which escalate into notorious rivalries. So these two are going to be rivals. So The learning challenge, we don't have much chance of succeeding at. I think we'll do that. Studying hard. We got to level 2, and we passed it a little bit. We still got just under 2 months left. My in-depth studies of the Christianity doctrine at Constantinople have confronted me with so many new questions and explanations. So this is the book, right? We only get the book artifact if we get the top one, which is only 20% for us. My head hurts. If our... Can we actually help this by having our husband, like, patronage us for a bit? He's not really good for that. Does it change anything? It does. Let's do it. So it went well. Could have been better, but it did go well. Let's keep at it. Probably got 1 or 2 more events left. Ooh, we did an assignment. Nice. Mohammed, one of the respected teachers at Constantinople, is clearly a foreigner. His accent and mannerisms betray him as Magharabi. Can't be distracted by this. We could try. I didn't learn his language, but it did give me some stewardship experience. Learn language success, so we've gained... I feel accomplished. Good, so we just learned a language anyway. So we lost the trait Thrifty Clerk. We became a fortune builder. Nice, that does help a lot. That's what we came for. Unlock a new perk. Good, knowledge is power. Alright. We also gained this book. Get out of here, we're heading home. Let's pause. Womb of the Earth. I think we're going to try to become a gardener. Down to Earth is fine. And we will head home. We will head home. And I think that's going to be the end of her first episode. She has improved her education. We will take professional workforce, centralization, tax woman, with our 3 traits we gained. We could have done better, but we could have done worse, you know. We did get this, which is really what we came for. Danger, runaway or lost. Mount a search party for him. So this guy has run away again. It's the second time this caravan master has booted it. Let's mount a search party for him. So it makes him a rival. Let's just do without. He's average. He's terrible. If I look here at Caravan Master, do I have anybody better than average? Yeah, I literally have excellent people, so I'm going to set him. But we're going to go home without a Caravan Master. It's not great, but I think it's just what we have to do. Animal attack! We'll have to accept our losses. Buy supplies from the locals is probably best. Who's Count Balin? I mean, to be fair, I think we would force them to give us supplies because that's kind of who we are. We're not really nice. Tell me my future, oh wise one. I'm not really interested. And it's on the bridge! You think you're talking to? I am the Despacito. Brave of you suggest that. So 60% chance that we get it. I think we make them fight. 72% chance. Good. We intimidated them. Thank goodness. That could have went badly. Religious construction. All right. But there we have it. We are home. We had a successful university trip, which I think is great. We have a new court artifact, which is a book. Our books are... This is Law and Ordinance, this is Vassal Limit, 10% Stewardship, and some Prestige. This is learning, and this is stewardship. So I think we use this. The bunch of stewardship experience should really help us. We are a much better steward than we were before, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. Good, good, good. Alright. Next time we'll start saving up money. I think we're going to build the holy site first. That's a big project, but I think it seems right for us. After we just went and studied Christian doctrine and learned more about the specific uniquenesses of our faith, we're ready to build our holy site, like our grand cathedral here in Rama. I think that's great. All right, thank you very much for joining me in Apollonia's very first episode. I hope you join me again next time, and goodbye for now.